That belongs in a museum.
For Edward Elric in that one, and so here we go.
Yep. Going into game number 2 here. It's Warlock versus Warlock, the good old Zoo versus Zoo. And you mentioned Handsomeguy has to fight from behind, but that's what he's done the entire tournament so far.
And that is not a good opening hand for Edward Elric. No one-drop in this matchup means that Handsomeguy going to be able to take this board first.
Yeah, and a sick curve for Handsomeguy, having 4 1-drops in his opening hand, plus the ultimate curve bender in the Forbidden Ritual.
Yeah, Possessed Villager going to be added first. Knows that if he picks up Abusive Sergeant, that it's a better body to trade with than that Voidwalker would be. So Dark Peddler only play available for Edward Elric here, and normally you're pretty happy to see Power Overwhelming, but when you're this far behind on board, you're going to want some Mortal Coil, Elven Archer, those kind of things come to mind.
Yeah, you need bodies in this situation.
Ooh, Direwolf Alpha is going to allow the trade. And look at the board state. I mean, Zoo does not have a lot of ways to come back from behind in these situations. It is kind of do or die. You need to take the board or just lose afterwards. So Possessed Villager, pretty solid pickup, but I think Handsomeguy is almost free to ignore it at this point. He picks up Knife Juggler even. Going to be able to add Voidwalker behind this. Doesn't even want to see where this... does want to see where the juggle goes. I was about to say doesn't even want to see it. Direwolf Alpha pushes 2 more damage.
He's at 15.
Yeah, and look, he's no way to recover from this. Sea Giant comes down, but this might be too little too late. We're looking at 5, 7, 11 damage on board and a Sea Giant of his own.
Yeah, and if he picks up a burst spell here, then he might have even been able to end the game.
Maybe a bit of mis-sequencing here from Handsomeguy. I would have liked to see that Sea Giant come down. He knows he's going to play it this turn, but if that juggle hits the 2-1, he actually doesn't have the mana to play this anymore.
Yeah, and I mean, it's only a 25% chance that it hits that. If it hits the Possessed Villager, the Shadow Beast will still spawn and he'll still have enough. So I love this play from Handsomeguy, as you mentioned. And whoa, Edward Elric goes in and concedes. Game 2 is already over.
Yeah, I mean, I can't blame him for the concession there. There's no way to recover from that situation.